Hello again, AVID Juniors, and welcome to week 11. There should be no surprise on what we are doing this week, as we are going to be finishing up the college research report that we have been working on actually for a little while now. Did six schools we did research on, wrote a report on before the break, should have turned those in already. And then last week you should have been starting and working on the next 6 schools. Hopefully you're close to at least done with those. If not, that's what you need to get done this week. You're going to put the 6 schools together, 6 schools from before the break, 6 schools from after the break. Together, you're going to make a whole report, which is 12 schools. You're going to read it. You're going to make sure it makes sense. You're going to make sure you have all the pieces of each school's information. You check for grammar. You check for spelling. It's a perfect piece. It's a perfect report that you are turning into Jupiter because it's a huge grade. And this is going to kind of cap off our everybody knows how to find a school or a college or a university or something that you're looking for, right? That's kind of what I've been doing with this. From here, I'm going to give you guys an option. We're going to talk about that probably later this week. Do you want to go towards PowerPoint skills? I know some of Mr. Moran's students are probably like, man, we're good with PowerPoint. I know Mr. Moran did a very good job with PowerPoint training. So maybe you don't feel you need the PowerPoint training and you want to jump into like personal statements for college. We could do that. We could start talking scholarships as well. So we'll talk on Wednesday about like what direction you would like us to go with the class next. It could be resumes to get a job. The seniors, when they were juniors last year, they asked for that. So I'm open to suggestions. I have obviously ideas, but I've been kind of guiding us so far, but I really want to hear from you. But we'll get to that on Wednesday. So for this week, let's jump into the notebook just to make sure you're clear on what you need to do. It's really only 2 things this week. Like I said, it's the college report and then your Cornell notes. So the college report due Monday the 26th. There's nothing really new here. It's due on Monday. You should have 12 total schools. You should make sure it's beautiful, well-written. If you forgot the criteria that you need for each school, I've relisted it here. Again, information from the website, a quote, a positive quote, a negative quote, and answering these blue questions here. And then you should have put some information about the diversity of the school and then answering this blue question. And you should have put some information about its location or even a copy of the map of where it's located and then answering this blue question here. And so that you do that for each school. So you're going to do that 12 times. And when I say it out loud, it sounds like a lot of work. But like we said, we split it into weeks before the break, weeks after the break. So if you're staying on pace with your work, it shouldn't be a whole heck of a lot to do. All right, so that's the big one. Smaller one, which hopefully you're starting to get a nice flow for, is the Cornell Notes, questions and summary. This is just going to be a regular thing that we do in AVID, picking 4 classes. What did I learn in those 4 classes? Let me create 3 questions. Let me write a summary that answers those 3 questions. That is standard AVID operation. Hopefully you are feeling confident with that now, putting them into the notebook. The ones you did last week, the tutor is going to get to grading them this week, and I'll get those scores in later this week. But that's it. That's our week. It's the report and Cornell notes, and pretty straightforward. I will get all the stuff from last week graded by the end of this week, and we'll be all caught up to date with grades right before our progress reports that come out on, I think, it's the first week in November. So definitely want to get that to where we want it to be. All right. Like I said, not much, kind of a short explanation, not short on work, because that report is going to be really in-depth and really wonderful. So do your best with that. I will see all of you on Wednesday, but don't forget to come on Monday for a quick check-in. I'll see you then.